Welcome to the Mesa County Department of Human Services, and thank you for your interest in our agency and the work we do. At the Department of Human Services, our vision is that Mesa County Department of Human Services is a coordinated, collaborative, respected partner in a healthy, safe, interconnected community where the basic needs of citizens are met in an environment of independence and dignity. The mission of the Mesa County Department of Human Services is to help individuals and families achieve safety, stability, and opportunity for meaningful employment. At the Mesa County Department of Human Services, we have 5 core values that represent our behavior anchors for how we conduct ourselves with each other, our clients, and our community. Simply stated, our values are humanity, balance, honesty, inclusion, and teamwork. Humanity means we value people and the human connection. Balance means we value work-life balance, balanced decision-making, and a balance of innovation and accountability. Honesty means we value being truthful and straightforward. Inclusion means we value the conscious act of including or being included in a group, structure, process, and culture. Teamwork means we value working together effectively and efficiently to achieve a common goal. In the Child Welfare Division, our mission is to strive to ensure timely safety, permanency, and well-being of the children, youth, and families we serve. Our vision is that child welfare is a collaborative partner with an empowered, supportive community where children and youth are safe, secure, and nurtured in permanent loving homes. The Child Welfare Division provides a continuum of services designed to ensure that children are safe and that families have the necessary support to care for their children successfully. In child welfare, we are tasked with the following: receiving reports of possible child abuse and neglect, conducting assessments with children and families regarding reports of possible child abuse and neglect, providing services to families that need help protecting and caring for their children, arranging for children to live with kin or foster families when safety cannot be assured at home, working with children, families, and our community to ensure timely permanency through reunification, permanent family connections, or adoption. Collaboration is a very important aspect to the work that we do in child welfare. We collaborate with our community to ensure children and families are safe and to ensure the provision of timely and appropriate services to families. Child Welfare collaborates with the other divisions within the Mesa County Department of Human Services to ensure families' basic needs are met. Collaboration with our families is also important in the work we do. Understanding families' needs and strengths through collaborative work helps to ensure we have the right information to help families ensure their children are safe. Our Child Welfare Division employs about 85 staff and is broken down into 3 disciplines: assessment, permanency, and placement and services. Each discipline is overseen by one of 3 managers. In each discipline, there are a series of teams that consist of a supervisor who oversees a group of staff.
A senior case manager on the assessment team has one primary duty, and that is to assess the safety of children and youth. They will do this by using an evidence-based safety assessment that allows them to not only look at the specific allegation that a worker was assigned to, but they will also do a global assessment of the family to ensure that children and youth are safe. Along with the safety assessment, a worker is expected to conduct a risk assessment to help with understanding the future risks of maltreatment to the children and youth they assess. If a child or youth is deemed to be unsafe, a worker has the responsibility to exhaust all family or kinship options to mitigate the safety issues, and if that is not possible, they are to initiate out-of-home placement procedures to ensure the safety of children and youth. This will consist of either getting a judge or a magistrate to sign an emergency custody order to the department, or law enforcement signing over temporary custody of children and youth when deemed unsafe. After the initial safety concerns are assessed, a worker quickly moves into getting appropriate services set up for the family to help mitigate any safety or identified risks in the home. These services can be provided by the Department of Human Services or through the community, and at times both. Assessment workers are under very strict timeframes in regards to seeing victims of abuse and neglect, conducting the safety and risk assessment, closing out assigned assessments, and transferring their assessments to the permanency team when children and youth are either in out-of-home placement or at risk of being in out-of-home placement. An assessment worker's day is not very structured. They are on the go a lot and getting new assignments multiple times a week. They are on a primary calendar once a week, for when assessments with present to impending danger is occurring and they need to respond immediately. Assessment workers like the change in pace of a daily routine and feel like this is a big reason why they enjoy being an assessment worker. Assessment workers will spend about 65% of their time doing documentation in order to accurately depict their interactions with the family and any collateral information. Accurate and timely documentation is vital to ensure that children and youth are safe, especially when the court is involved. Assessment workers are expected to have strong working relationships with law enforcement, court professionals, service providers, the Western Slope Center for Children, and most importantly, the families they work with. Safety is taken very serious through the Child Welfare Division, and having a coworker assist with assessment is encouraged, especially when workers fear their own safety may be at risk. MCDHS also works very well with law enforcement to ensure the safety of the workers is paramount. An average workload for an assessment worker is about 8 to 11 new assessments per month, and the supervisor to worker ratio is 1 to 5, which allows for rich and structured supervision to ensure workers get the support that is needed.
Thank you for your interest in applying for a Mesa County Child Welfare position. We hope this presentation has strengthened your understanding of how the Child Welfare Division works with families within the agency and the community.